Now that I have your attention, we'll start off with our professor's favorite graph, which is x times sine of 1 over x, which he states looks like Batman. But the closer you get, doesn't really like Batman. Sorry, Professor. This graphing calculator is done in SFML. This zoom in, zoom out feature is done by redrawing all these points up to where you can see. This panning feature that I have is also done by redrawing points. Redrawing the grid, these lines, numbers, the actual graph itself. I added a feature so that the more you zoom out, the less numbers are displayed, so that the numbers don't get all bunched up and become difficult to read. Zoom out and zoom in can go on for quite a while. You can get into the exponential numbers. As you can see, it's going. I haven't got into the limit yet, but there is a limit. But enough of that, we'll go over more graphs. These graphs are the ones that our professor told us that our graphing calculator should be able to handle. And they do. I mean, it does. That was the first graph. Second graph. I actually think this one is pretty cool. Pretty cool, don't you think? Well, I do. Fourth graph, a bunch of hills, whatnot. Sine, cosine graph. Fifth graph, half circle. Sixth graph, upside down parabola. Upside down parabola, which will go on for as long as the memory can handle. As long as these numbers don't get too big. I guess the memory is not an issue, it's just it crashing because of an extremely large number that's not recognizable. Eighth graph, which is Batman. Kind of, not really. Ninth graph. I don't know what this is called. 10th graph, a combination of sine and cosine. 11th graph, a bunch of plateaus that probably won't forever. 12th graph, same thing, just not as rigid. 13th is actually an error, which you can see here. This is the equation. There are too many parentheses. I made it so that every time there's something wrong with an equation, it throws out the appropriate error. This one is too many parentheses. Next one is too many operators. I think I missed one in between there. 14. Yep. Too many points. 3.5.6. That's not an actual number, so there's an error there. 16. Excess spaces that shouldn't be there in an actual calculator. There is no space button, so there you have it. Hope you guys enjoyed it.